Hi, my name is Dan Baronet. I work with computers. I can make them do all kinds of things. I can make them draw graphics, drive robots, run web services, things like that. To do that I need to program them, and I use a programming language. When I program a computer, I prefer to focus on the task at hand and not on the programming itself. Computer languages tend to work with individual items, a single number, a single character, for example. The one I use works on the entire set of numbers, or whatever I deal with at the moment, all at once. It saves me a lot of time, frustration, and grief. It allows me to concentrate on the problem. For example, if I just want to add a bunch of numbers together, for whatever reason, in my mind, I just want to sum them up. This is a clearly defined task. It should be easy to do. I basically just want to take the numbers and insert a plus between each one of them. With a traditional computer language, I would have to tell the computer what kind of numbers to use, whole numbers or numbers with decimals. I would have to do the same for the number I would compute. I would have to initialize it to 0. I would have to find out how many numbers I have and set up a counter to fetch each number in turn from the first one to the last, adding each to the sum, checking each time that I haven't gone beyond the list of numbers. That's a lot of work. That's not what I want to do. All I want to do is add the numbers up. I shouldn't have to do this. I should be able to ask this in a simple manner. And you know, it can be done. This computer language I am using does exactly that for me. It takes care of all these details. All I have to do is insert a plus between each number, and that's it. And it works for any quantity of numbers, whether whole numbers or with decimals or a mix of the two. It works with no numbers at all too. That should be 0. It even works with complex numbers if you're into that kind of stuff. And it also works with tables of numbers. And will sum up each row without having to do anything special. Bonus. And if I want to multiply all the numbers together instead of adding them up, all I have to do is change the plus by a product. That's pretty simple. Even its name is simple. APL, which stands for A Programming Language. That's what I like to use. You can use it in finance, engineering, math, you name it. And if you're interested, I can teach you how to use it. Just follow me.